Good afternoon, Recon here with Techout, and today we're going to be talking about why I sold my Galaxy Z Fold 4 for the Pixel 7 Pro. And there's a couple reasons, mainly because I wasn't really using the Fold 4 all that much in day-to-day use. Once I got the iPhone 14 Pro Max, I switched back to that. I like the foldable form factor for certain occasions, but for most things I do prefer just a regular phone. When I'm at work, when I'm out and about, when I'm walking around, stuff like that, I don't want to have to unfold the phone to use the large screen. And that's one thing I really liked about the Fold is with the Z Flip, you have to unfold it to use it at all, basically. With the Z Fold, you still have the smaller screen on the front. But that being said, I found myself just using the smaller screen on the front probably about 75 to 80% of the time, unless I was at home sitting at my desk or watching YouTube in bed or something like that. I was using the outer display. So that phone's pretty expensive. So I went ahead and I sold it, recouped some of that money, put that in the bank, and went ahead and just picked up a Pixel 7 Pro for my Android device. I was able to pick this up at Best Buy for, I want to say it was $8.99, plus you got a $200 gift card to Best Buy. When you bought this, with the deal they had going on when I purchased it, it may or may not still be going on depending when you're watching this video, but they did have a $200 gift card offer when I bought this. So that made it worthwhile to go ahead and pick one of these up. This is the unlocked version. I am using it with an eSIM on T-Mobile because I still do switch to my iPhone 14 Pro Max time to time, which is eSIM only, so I don't want to be going back and forth between physical SIM and eSIM. So I went ahead and activated the eSIM on this device as well. Worked perfectly fine, no issues. Really like the color, the visor and everything like that, and the dark black of the Obsidian. The hazel one's pretty nice too. I've seen a couple videos on that, and that would be my second choice for color if they had it, but they were out of that one. One reason I went ahead and went back to the Pixel is just to go back to basically stock Android. What they're doing with Android 13 and Material U and all that kind of stuff. I prefer that on the Pixel over Samsung devices, just with the customizations and the color palettes and all that kind of stuff. That's how I like to customize my device with stuff like that. And yes, I know it's coming to Samsung with Android 13 on there, and they're adding a lot of those features as well. But I just like how it's implemented on the Pixel more so than Samsung's. And like I said, with the cost of the Fold, I went ahead and recouped some of that and went ahead and picked up this phone. Now, that being said, I'll probably go back to Samsung when the S23 Ultra comes out, provided it has an S Pen and all that kind of stuff that I like. I'll probably go back to that. But I didn't want to get an S22 Ultra again just to trade that in February when the new one comes out. So I figured I'd try the newest release right now, which is the Pixel 7 Pro. And I'm really loving the phone so far. I'm going to do an in-depth review later on. I've only had it for like 12 hours right now. So this isn't like a review or anything like that. I'm just letting you guys know why I decided to sell my Fold and go back to a regular candy bar style smartphone. So that is why I did that. And those are my kind of like pros and cons for my day-to-day usage of the Fold and a phone like this. I'm Colin with Techout. If you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments section below. And as always, don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. It helps out greatly.